Happy Labor Day. We got chapter 25. Here we are. Chapter 25. We'll use purple link, I think. We'll put purple link in because you can have different links. All four links go through the same problems. And we'll put a little bit of light on the subject. Now, this is the Nine of Spades. This is the last of the regular. I've run out of dungeon monsters. This is the Minion Bot. Minion Bot cannot be attacked with long or short range weapons without the shovel. So here is the shovel. This is the hammer shovel. This is just what I have. It's used for like finding gold. I have a little $5 piece of gold in my lockbox. Isn't that nice? Because I found it in the mystery treasure. So you use the shovel. When Link makes a move, he can use the shovel instead to dig a hole. And actually, you can actually, when you're making a move, let's say, so it has to be up to 6 squares away to trap enemies. You can trap enemies. So you could trap enemies and you could dig a hole up to 6 squares away. So let's see. But the way that would work is you would have to move along. So 1, 2, 3. You would have to use, well, I would dare say you could use these tokens. So every time you're digging a hole, there's the hole. And so you're leaving a mark, but you're moving along with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So up to here, this square, so you could dig holes. And any enemy that somehow gets in there is gone. They're trapped in the hole. Enemies that fall in the hole cannot attack or defend. The minion bot requires 4 holes. So let's put 4 tokens here. I'm going to turn these over to the dollar signs because these are not rubies we're doing. We're now just doing... Okay, so these 4 holes here, and that would trap the minion inside. And when that happens, you need 9 battle dice. So multiply this times 9, and 9 cross swords to attack this guy here. Because while you can attack him, unless you're able to go to the back, you're not defeating him. This shovel is required. So once you attack him 9 times, then what you have to do is get the shovel, and you're supposed to wedge it in there. It doesn't really work in real life, so you just open it up. And the minion would actually be inside, and you would attack the minion. All you need for the minion, so you'd need 9 cross swords to defeat the robot or stop the robot, but unless you have the shovel, then you can't do it. All you need is 1, and the minion's dead, and that's about it. So the shovel is used to sort of pry open the back. That's how you defeat the minion bot. Spinning top. So this is 10 of spades. Link is in the starting position. A giant's top will spin by tilting the shogi board, and the top will knock Link off. To prevent this, Link must use the multi-dimensional clock. So this thing here. So this is the multi-dimensional clock. We've already seen it before. To stop so he can attack. Instead of losing turns, the top will be without defense or attacking for 10 seconds. Link needs to roll a total of 10 cross swords to defeat the top. Now you can definitely use long-range weapons. So the way it works is like this. This particular top has a key on it, and then it spins. There are other tops that have a push-down button. You can also use Beyblade. This is like Beyblade, okay? Then you're going to tilt it to move it towards Link. Now this top is moving on its own, and it'll get off the table very soon. But what you want to do is you want to be able to use a total of 10 cross swords to stop them. Now remember that the cross swords can accumulate. So however you do it, 5 and 4. If the top were to knock down Link, right? So you count how many swords against shields. That's basically how every battle dice goes. And that's the spinning top for 10 of spades. The Jack of all spades. This is Wizrobe. Now, unlike other bosses, Wizrobe is in the center. The center of the board. No other warriors are placed yet. So you're going to roll a battle die. So I'll place it here. I'm going to roll the die around. So you roll a d6 to place warriors on starting rows. Fire, grass, water, and shadow enemies may only be used after all warriors are defeated to be determined by dice roll. So let's see what we have here. So let's try. So there's shield, sword, and so this is shield. So on a shield, Wizzrobe has an invulnerable shield, and he always has long range attacks. So in this case, let's see. So he has long range attacks. I have a Magic the Gathering card, I think, for this guy somewhere. Let me find it. Well, it says 1, but we're going to ignore that, I think. He has a 11 hard points. So you would place random enemies on the starting rows if you get a shield. And if you get a blank, where's that blank? There's the blank. If you get a blank, he disappears, but he'll reappear somewhere on the board. So it's basically the Wizzrobe mechanics. That's this one. Queen of Spades and Medusa. So the mirror is required. You'll need the mirror for Medusa. Place Medusa in the starting position. Link must have a clear line of sight. So a clear line of sight to use the mirror. So no warriors can block the sight. So you can't have any pieces in the way. We would have a lot more. So you would have about, I would say, 12. So there'd be like 12 warriors here. I'm placing as many as I can, but so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9, but there'll be like 12, and then plus Medusa, like 13. So there'll be about 13 warriors here. There's a lot of people. So when the mirror is used properly, Medusa is frozen. No defense or attack against Link. Link can defeat her in 5 seconds if he can roll, move, and attack in that time. So it could be long-range weapons, most recommended. When Link's turn is over on a 9 die. Hold on, I'm trying to keep track of where I'm at in my rules here. 0 to 9 out of 12 warriors will move on either attack Link or move the mirror out of the way. So they can actually do that if they wanted to move it. Like they can move it off the board, and then Link can put it anywhere on the board. You know, try to get anywhere. As long as she can see it, then she's frozen. So moving out of the way. When this happens, Link must retrieve it back in one move while not facing Medusa. So if he faces Medusa, that's not good for Link. The number of hearts equals how many squares Link can move back and forth. If Medusa moves toward Link facing her, he turns to stone and dies. So he cannot look at her. So it's like Shogi, where the warriors are facing. Link cannot face her. He can look away from her. But yeah, that's good. Don't look at her. So that's Medusa. These are all very crudely told to you. It's better when I show you the entire game. But for now, that's it. And Wednesday, I will show off Ganondorf and what the final battle looks like.